Welcome to my channel, Main Street Orlando. My name is Josie, and today we're here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to check out the latest Star Wars merch. Let's go. Let us begin here at the Droid Depot. An R-Series Distress t-shirt here. Okay, we got an R-Series droid peeking out of that pocket right there. And then we have some more, I'm gonna guess it's some, machinery for the droids. Anyways, $35. Oh wait, it's 3PO at the back. That's pretty cool. Or probably not 3PO, it's probably just a protocol droid. Check out the hat of the R-Series droid here, astromech droid. And then here on the side, nicely embroidered, the Droid Depot logo. And this is great for people that love building droids or just love droids in general, which I do too. Okay, more from the logo, and it's $33. They also have this R-Series droid hat here for $33 as well, with the mesh on the back. Or they have B-Series builder here for the B-Series droids, little magnet here for the price of $17. It's like a metal magnet. Yeah, do you hear that? It's a metal magnet. And then they have the Babu Frick magnet here, which by the way, they no longer have the little life-size Babu Frick. They always have kids clothing here. This one's $32 and it pretty much matches the first one we saw because it has the R-Series droid and also the protocol droid there.
I'm sorry, that's B-Series.
What did I say?
R-Series.
It is an R-Series. Look,
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I know it's a B-Series head. You're right. It has to be, right? I don't know. Let's continue with the R-Series droids. Though this one really looks like R2-D2. I love when they make R2-D2 merchandise. It's one of my favorite droids, and also 3PO. But this one here is a little ceramic, they call it canister. I'm gonna call it a little cookie jar. $50 for this one. It's nice and heavy. And they also have this pretty cool stainless steel bowl, which Mr. ML has had his eye on for quite some time. It's pretty cool. Look, it's like a mixing bowl. And it's it's very heavy. It's $75 and it's, R2-D2's head. A Droid Depot logo, little tumbler here. It is plastic though. It is $28. The plastic ones tend to be a little bit cheaper, obviously, than the stainless steel ones. However, this one is stainless steel and it comes with its little case, neoprene material case with the R-Series droid and the Droid Depot logo there. And then oh look, it has like a little carrier, $65. Looks a lot like the other merchandise designs we've been looking at. Or this little stainless steel set of $50. Look, this one's very cute, reminds me of BB-8. And then this one, this mug looks like two droid heads like mashed together. Do you see it there now? Anyways, at $25 and it's so heavy. For $40, this apron is so cool because you can do kind of like a multi-use thing on this. You can use your mechanics as a mechanic apron. Is that still a thing? Do you wear aprons to fix cars? I don't know. Or you can do while you build your droid or in the kitchen. My favorite mug in all the land is this one.
For now.
Yeah, for now. R-Series customizable droids. Look, it's like an oil can. This is very cute. Build your own today, because you do build your own droid here at the Droid Depot. Assembly required, and it's $25. They have pins here for $15 each. It's pretty much the droids that you can build here at the Build Your Own Droid experience here at the Droid Depot. So the B-Series, the C-Series, the R-Series, and then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a new one, the ALT utility droid, because I've seen them on the belt, like the triangle looking little legs.
Wheels?
Yeah, wheels. Mr. ML's favorite droid of all time is DJ Rex. Yes, salvaged by Mubo, which he used to be the pilot over at Star Tours. You guys know that story, right? But anyways, he's DJ Rex now at Oga's Cantina. Let's go look at the Oga's Cantina merch. Wait, before we go look at that, who is Mubo? He's the owner of the Droid Depot. Look at him. That's Mubo, the owner of this place. This is a cool pin for the price of $18. Oh, and they even have a keychain of full body keychain of him for $18. We're gonna pass by Oga's Cantina later on in this video and talk a little bit about Oga's Cantina here versus now in Disneyland. It was closed for refurbishment. We'll talk more about that later, but let's look at the merchandise here. So they have this hoodie here for the price of $70. There's a lot of Arabic involved in here. I'm still in school learning my Arabic. To match the hoodie, they have this hat for $33. And I don't know if you can tell within the design surrounding it, and it says Oga's Cantina, which Oga's is kind of like, it's $33. It's kind of like a crime boss. She's a crime boss, and she's the owner of Oga's Cantina. So you owe her money. Everybody here in Batuu owes her money. For $35, here's a DJ Rex, a t-shirt here. It's nice and distressed. It says, "The droid you've been looking for," direct from the Endor tour, because you know he was the pilot over at Star Tours. That's pretty cool. They have these little droid wind-up toys. Even though you don't use it as a toy and probably a collectible, that's cool. So Clink is one of the droids here in Galaxy's Edge. He's $18 and they make noise. They're authentic droid noise. Down here, there's Chopper, our little sassy Chopper. That one's $15, as well as R2-D2, and of course, you guessed it, BB-8.
This is the size.
And the little size reference. That's how small they are. They should also make this in adult size. This is a cool kids t-shirt. Okay, it's $27. It says droid for sale. It's a assembly required astromech rocket booster, completer probe, arc welder, hollow projector, buzz saw. Am I reading that wrong? I don't know. It says build your own customizable parts. But for adults, they do have the R series shirt for $35. This is actually the back side of the t-shirt. There are all the components of the droid, which is pretty cool. Some Arabic, I'm still in Arabic school. And then the front side, embroidered droid depot. This is actually really nice fabric. And you already saw the mug, which we talked about. It's the same design, same collection. Also part of that collection is a little journal. You guys know how much we love our little journals. And then when you open it, oh, look at Mubo, Droid Builder. That's pretty cool. And then like the little graphic design pages. The price, oh, look at the back side. Hold on, look at this. It says, hire a droid smith. We fix bad motivators. Okay, the price of this one is $25. And for $50, they have this piece of work, which is pretty much the design for the collection on metal for $50. You guys know around the park there have been some price increases, and then these are like the little droid chips, personality chips. They're $20 now. They might not have Babu Frick any longer, but they still have a big pit droid, which pit droids are comical to me. I like the quirkiness of a pit droid. I just like, about Star Wars, I just like the quirky characters. That's why I like the original trilogy, because it's quirky. Anyways, let's stop saying quirky. How much is the pit droid? $50 for the pit droid. It's an interactive droid. And then when you try me, he makes noise pretty much. And does he light up? I don't remember if he lights up. Who even knows if that one works? Because you know, everybody's always pressing on the try me button. Let's see, let's allow Mr. Emo to give it a try. Do you hear anything, Mr. Emo? No. Okay, but anyways, that one, it makes pit droid sounds. We'll put it next to my mic in a bit, but let's observe it. Let's observe it. There's a lot of noise in here, so hopefully you can hear it. Did you hear that? Let's try that again. Hopefully you heard that. But anyways, here's the pit droid. He looks pretty cool. Articulates into stowed mode configuration for optimal storage. Then he also has 19 points of articulation. He holds the power wrench. He's 16 inches tall, not feet, and authentic sound effects. They no longer have the huge DJ Rex
So he has
that
a
they
Bluetooth
used to
speaker.
have. It was a blue, yeah, he was a Bluetooth speaker. Now we have the talking action figure, and this is a little size reference for you. The size of my face. So he's a small DJ Rex. And let's see what else. You can see the life-size DJ Rex over at Oga's Cantina if you want to go take a look at him. But, and that's the real DJ Rex. If you didn't know, that's the real DJ Rex coming back. Motion activated light and sound effects. It has 14 points of articulation, lights and sounds, and button activated. Character phrases. Oh, does it have the character phrases? $35. This is a cheap one too. So the pre-box droid. So here you build your own droid at the Droid Depot for the Droid Depot experience. So over there, everybody's building their own droid, and that's a pretty cool experience. I do have a whole video on it. If you guys are interested, I'll leave the link down below in the description box. So you guys can press on it. But these are pre-box, and they are the specific characters from the films and series.
Even though you can change the chips.
You can change the personality chips. Yes, you can purchase the personality chips, which we showed you earlier for $20. These used to be $120, but now they're $130. Yeah, not a big difference, $10 difference. They're interactive remote control droids. This is Chopper, and then let me show you the features in the back. Just like the ones that you build in, it has the personality chip port and also the controller where you can make it move backward, forward. The dome, which is the head, rotates. The sounds, you can go left and right, and you activate any of the accessories if it has any. From the video game Jedi Survivor, here we have Cal Kestis's droid. I don't have a PS5, so I've never played that game, but they say it's the best Star Wars video game. What do you guys think? What was the other video game, Mr. Emil, that like we were gonna buy and then we heard really bad reviews on?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. We have the Lego version, which is I thought it was gonna be I have a Nintendo Switch, and we got the Lego Star Wars game, and it's a lot harder than what you think. Star Wars Outlaws, that's the video game. I was tempted to get it. Yeah, but it has really bad reviews. Have you guys played it? And if you don't think it's bad, tell me why I should play this game. Back to Jedi Survivor, here is BD1.
After Order 66, you know.
Yeah, after Order 66, that's where it lies in the timeline. So here he's a little different from the other droids. He has removable antennas, removable panels, and he kind of like walks like this rather than like rolling, right?
Yeah.
Is that how he works?
I believe yes.
I don't remember too much. They used to have it out so you guys can interact with him, but he is super cute, by the way. Then there's BB-8, which, by the way, he feels heavy. He's a heavy little droid, and you guys know he's Rey's droid.
My nephew has this.
My nephew has this one, yeah. And he actually rolls around, just like the movie.
360.
Yeah. And then there's R2-D2, my favorite.
All the secrets of the galaxy.
He holds the very deep secrets of the galaxy. He's got lots of deep, dark secrets. Anyways, he works just like R2-D2 would. So that's what we were talking about. That's the new feature for the droids, and you can make them look like that, for example. Here's another one. Look at the bottom belt, so it can like roll. But wait, they actually, you can like, you see it, make it longer. So that's a lot of cool features on this one. And also, before, the backpacks used to not have that little like plastic like little window for them to peek out of, which is pretty cool. So it's the new backpack, and you can purchase like the little droid holders separately. Yeah, $65. You know what they remind me of? Those backpacks where you put your pet, like cats or dogs. This is a cool little tool set. I've never seen this one though. R series little tool set, only for R series droids. Yeah, I've seen the blasters before, but I've never seen this one. It includes little 6 tools. One of them looks like a little wrench. And the price on this one, let's see, $13, not bad. If you want an even smaller DJ Rex, they have the little collectible one. And these kind used to be $15. You guys remember like the little collectible droid figures? They also made DJ Rex. They used to be $15, they're $20 now. But he's a cutie. He is a cutie. He has a lot of like little details, right? Would you take him out of the box or would you keep him in the box? Anyways, like I said, $20. It turned on by itself. I told you he was evil. He is evil. He's the first order rogue droid, which you can see him over at Rise of the Resistance, right? Right? Or am I wrong? No, you can see him at Star Tours. At the beginning of Star Tours. Okay, remind me if I'm wrong or right, but check this out. And let's see the price on this. Oh, it's $75. Yes, the probe droid, I remember now. You do see him at Rise of the Resistance. This, the ID9, is the one you see at Star Tours. He always crashes against against the ship. Yeah, so here's the interactive, against the windshield. Here's the interactive ID9 Seeker droid and gauntlet. You can actually wear him like as a little shoulder plush. He's not a plush though, just letting you know. A shoulder friend. Shoulder droid. There's a little shoulder accessory thing. And the price of this one is $80. Yeah, you can change color of lights. It has adjustable straps, playback recorded phrases, posable magnetic claws, the magnet to attach to the shoulder, you see it here, and then high or low pitch. There's the microphone, and it repeats up to 6 custom phrases. That's cool. They do have them out behind the register. So every time you come here and you see things like behind the register, you can ask them to show you how it works and everything. But there he is, you see? And speaking of 3PO earlier, they do have the 3PO head. He's out here on display, shiny as always. So here is the box. It's from the Galactic Archives series, which they pretty much collaborated with Lucasfilm to bring like screen accurate merchandise, like props kind of thing. So this is the 3PO. And the cool thing about the 3PO, you can actually take off the golden shiny case that makes him look like 3PO. You can go inside of, let's say, his brain, which is all full of wires, and you can actually move the wire up here to access Sith translation, which if you have seen the sequels, which you can see it at the movie Rise of Skywalker, he has to translate the Sith language. They change it, you disconnect it, and then he can translate and talk Sith. We're gonna go back and look at him because his lights or his eyes were red, which means he was in Sith translation mode. Do you hear him? He's talking. Mr. Elmo's like staring at me like anytime now, but he's actually talking. Yeah, and you see his red eyes. So if you go in there, I'm sure you can like change the cable around and he'll go back to his old self. In the First Order side of business, we're gonna go check out the First Order cargo for new merchandise. So there's lots of new Darth Vader merchandise here, which by the way, I know Disneyland is going through a whole timeline shift in their Galaxy's Edge where they will be incorporating a part of Galaxy's Edge into the original trilogy. So you'll see Darth Vader, Leia, Han Solo. That would be so cool if that came to Walt Disney World. Wouldn't it be? I would be so excited. But so far they haven't announced anything for Florida. But let's look at the Darth Vader merchandise, shall we? So here we have Darth Vader here with some Arabish. Still in Arabish school. What does it say there? Don't know. Do you guys know? Vader. Darth Vader. Maybe it just does say Darth Vader, right? Or Galactic Empire. Probably. Okay, join the Empire, or maybe that's what it says. Anyways, at $25, it's a little stainless steel mug here, perfect for your coffee. Or if you want to enlist or this is their propaganda, basically. Yes, enlist, join the Empire. Very creepy propaganda. And then there's Darth Vader, you know, as their leader, stormtroopers. How much is this? Okay, the price on this one is $35. Enlist join the Empire hoodie for $70. Check out the front side. They have a show right next door, so I'm gonna try and talk a little loud. Yeah, they're in the middle of something, looking for, you know, the resistance. But anyways, join the Empire. Darth Vader's evil face or helmet right there. A little, what do you say, throw?
Also double-sided?
I think it is double-sided. Is that what they're trying to say?
It looks like.
Okay, so the price on this one, mysterious price. And if you're a Stormtrooper fan, this is your place. This is your store to come look for Stormtrooper merchandise. Protect the galaxy, Stormtrooper, more propaganda. The price on this one is $35, or you can get the Stormtrooper backpack. Look at this. Yeah, it's like a plushie. Yeah, nice and stuffed. $40 for this one. Oh, the hat? Is this a kid's hat? It's adult hat. Yeah, $33 for this one. They also have the t-shirt for $35. This whole design within the Stormtrooper helmet. And then this red t-shirt for $35. You like the red one, Mr. ML? I've never seen this set before of two pins. It's helmets, it's Darth Vader and Boba Fett. Love that. And they have sparkle in them. This will look so great in my Star Wars collection. Yes, I have a Star Wars collection. The price of this little set here is $23. First order Stormtrooper helmet. It's a voice changing helmet with sound effects for $120. Oh, and that's the box. That's what the box looks like. That is actually not Hasbro. Okay, this is just their model here. Okay, he's letting us, he's here guarding the store. Okay, he's keeping an eye on all of us. They have this art piece here. Do all that you can. Enlist today. We have a place for you. It's metal. Join at our nearest first order outpost with the AT-ATs. More helmets. This one is actually made by Hasbro because it is the Black Series. So the one prior was actually made by Disney. This one is for Black Series. It's exclusive for Galaxy's Edge, isn't it? It's Captain Cardinal, the red helmet. He's an electronic helmet for $150. They also incremented their prices on the Black Series helmets. They used to be like, how much? 140? 130, something like that? This one is made by Disney. Oh, this is actually part of the Galactic Archive series. It's the Kylo Ren, which little secret, I don't like Kylo Ren. Okay? Sorry if you like Kylo Ren. I just don't like Kylo Ren. I don't like his character. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. But this is the Kylo Ren Reforged helmet. And yes, you don't see it here, but the cracks actually light up just like red, just like that. He's voice changing, light, and sound effects for $150, and it's the Galactic Archive series, just like the 3PO head we saw earlier.
Same.
And a question I get so much: do they have the Darth Vader helmet? They do have the Darth Vader helmet. It goes in and out of stock though. But look, the Black Series. This is Hasbro Black Series, so it is $150. Let's check this out. It's a multi-piece and has magnetic assembly. So the pieces like go together like magnets, which is pretty cool. Yeah, look, let me show you. You see, there's the top part, there's the neck part, and there's the interior front part. And I'm guessing your head goes in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's authentic multi-piece helmet with adjustable fit. So yes, you do go in there, and magnetic connection points. So you go in there just like Anakin Skywalker had to do. $150. Look how large he is. He's a pretty large. I think he's the largest one I've seen so far. Okay, and this helmet here is based off of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. If you guys watched that one, I actually watched that one. They have the helmets behind the register. I asked the cast member and they let me hold it. And that's what he looks like. Look how large he is. Can you imagine this on my face? I personally, I'm not gonna try it because several other people have tried it on before, but you know, it does, I don't wanna open it. You know what, let's not do that. But it has, you already saw how it's assembled. I put it on the table because it's safer, but look how this hat comes off. You see that? And then this part also comes off. Which,
Yeah, maybe
with those buttons right here. Oh no, do you hear his sound effects? That's really loud. That is really loud. That's crazy. You see, your face goes right in there and the visor is red. So you go in there, all you see is red. Yeah, look at Mr. Emil's. Little size reference with Mr. Emil. Yeah, like that. As you already know, Mr. Emil is here with us today.
Welcome back, guys.
And we're back here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in search of the latest Star Wars merch and pretty much showing you guys what they have currently and what is available. Yeah.
Before the May the 4th day.
Yes, May the 4th, there's going to be lots of changes.
And this year, I believe it's going to be big.
I think so too. I think so too. And with changes, I just mean they always bring new merchandise on May the 4th.
Well, and the changes they are doing in the...
Well, Disneyland is going through changes.
Disneyland is getting new changes.
Yeah, they're including the original trilogy into the park. I
hope we get some of that.
I hope we get some of that here. I hope to see Darth Vader here. You know, that would be cool. Speaking of Darth Vader, you're wearing your Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not sponsored, by the way, but if you like watches, you know Citizen sells Star Wars watches. Let me show you Mr. Emil's watch. This is Mr. Emil's Citizen Darth Vader watch. And in the dark, it glows something like that. You see the Death Star glowing in green? I think that's pretty amazing.
And he has Darth Vader shadow in
Oh yeah, Darth Vader. I don't know if you guys can see.
Right here.
That's Darth Vader's shadow right there. So I'll put the link of this watch down in the description box so you guys can shop if you guys want to. And which reminds me, any merch item showed in this video that is also available to shop online, I'll link down below in the description box so you guys can shop as well. Let's continue. I love the sound effects in this place. You walk around and you feel like you're in a Star Wars story. Anyways, so we're here in front of Oga's Cantina. Here in Walt Disney World, reservations are very recommended to get a spot here in Oga's Cantina. Sometimes they have some space for their wait list, but yes, make your reservation ahead of time so you can secure a spot inside this cantina because it is super cool. But in Disneyland, what was that, Mr. Emil? Same for the build your own droid experience and especially the build your own lightsaber experience. Now, Oga's Cantina in Disneyland, after weeks-long refurbishment, you no longer need reservations to go inside. It's gonna be a walk-up experience. Don't know if that's coming here. They haven't said anything about Walt Disney World, so we don't know. See, we're just here waiting to see what's gonna happen, but for now, reservations. Now, what did they do over in Disneyland? Here they haven't touched it and they haven't talked about touching Oga's Cantina, but in Disneyland, what changes did they make? Okay, so DJ Rex, they kind of changed what he says, just a little minor difference with his dialogue. He no longer references the First Order and the Resistance because Oga's Cantina, along with another side of the park, is gonna be for the original trilogy. That's where the timeline is gonna lie, which is amazing. Everybody was asking for that. You know why? Because Oga's Cantina is quirky with DJ Rex in there. And I feel like the original trilogy, like I've said before, is a very quirky kind of trilogy vibes kind of movie. And I think it goes very well with that. So that was removed, but no other dialogue has been added. Now, with a little, there's like, what can I say? How do you call this? Oh, it's like a notice board. There's a notice board by the door. And what they did was remove messages and add new messages. What did they remove? Number 1 message, seeking work? Check your data pads for jobs. No experience needed. You're hired. Steady work and fair credits. Droids need not apply. The new message that they added was now hiring cantina manager. Inquire at bar, no questions, including why the last one quit. So now Olga is still in this story, but she newly acquired, you know, Olga's cantina. Another one that they removed was mechanic wanted. Experience with Chandrilan class 1 starships required. Ability to speak Shireluk a plus. Captain R. Kevin of the Halcyon CSL. That is a reference to the Galactic Star Cruiser, which we all know the Galactic Star Cruiser is no longer. It was the Star Wars hotel experience. That's gone, so they need to remove that reference. The new thing that they did add is make some quick credits. Sell your surplus. Imperial, Rebel, Republic, or Separatist. Black Spire Outpost will buy it all. And that little reference there, Imperial, Rebel, Republic, Separatist, is actually from the original trilogy, so. Here at the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, in May of this year, there will be new adventures added to this ride. Because
with the new movie.
With the new movie, the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Yeah. Let's go inside Dok-ondar's Den of Antiquities. Dok-ondar is working today. He frequently likes to go out on vacation, but he is working today. Something that's interesting, they have at hand's reach the Kylo Ren lightsaber for $200. So if you're here for the Kylo Ren lightsaber, they have it out on display. You could just grab the box and pay for it, which is pretty convenient. You don't have to make a line to go to the lightsaber table, which is right over here. Let me turn around and not record any faces, but over there, right below, is the lightsaber counter where everybody is, you know, looking at different lightsabers. And then this one here is the Darth Vader lightsaber. And they do have it on display, so if you guys want to see what that looks like, show them, Mr. Emil, show them. Here they are, inside a glass case. So you can see the Darth Vader. Try saying that really fast 50 times. Of course, there's a lot of reference to the Mandalorian in this land. Here's the Mandalorian coins with the mythosaur on there. These are pretty heavy, and it's $35. If you built your own lightsaber here in Galaxy's Edge, which is at Savi's workshop, it's a experience that requires a reservation. They do have some parts here. If you want to change up the parts and you already have one, you can get it for $25 each. So this, for example, is the bottom end of the lightsaber. You see it has its clip. Yeah, these are heavy, by the way. Yeah, it's metal. These are heavy. So they have various little elements and parts that you can use for your lightsaber. So if you want to change it up, come here. They have kyber crystal necklaces. I think these are pretty cool. It says strength through order. So this is actually the dark side of the store. Over at the, let's say, the light side, they do have them in white and purple. And here they have them in red and black. It says reclaim the Imperial legacy. The price of these are $27. Now, obviously, this is not fancy jewelry, so I don't know how well the metal will hold up. So you got to take care of these, not put any liquids or anything like that. Let's go look at the other ones. Here's this one in purple, one with the Force, and the one in white. May the Force be with you. Time to enter the marketplace. Let's start with the Spirit jersey for $80. It's all black, puffy print is the Black Spire Outpost logo. And then back here, it says Black Spire and some Arabish, nice and puffy print. And over here we have a purple t-shirt. It is $37. I like this color. Black Spire Outpost. It's a very wide neck, but the back side is what I like. embroidered Black Spire outpost with the Millennium Falcon. This looks like a hoodie, but I think it's more like a long sleeve with a hoodie. $70, very lightweight. Some Arabish, still in Arabish school. And then here's the Black Spire Outpost logo, as well as this black t-shirt here. I'm guessing it says Black Spire Outpost is my biggest guess, possibly. And then the back side, the t-shirt is $35. I like these little toothpick holders because it's what the citizens of Batuu say when it's like, you know, the daytime. Instead of saying hello, they say bright suns. And if it's nighttime, they say rising moons. Isn't that cool? These are, let's see, $10, not a bad price. Another item that I really like is this little coffee tumbler.
I like that one.
It feels a little bit like ceramic, doesn't it? It's carved with Olga's Cantina's logo on there. This one is $30, and look what they have at hand. It's the Olga's Cantina. Oh, it's covering it. I wonder if they have them. They have them at the registers. I don't want to open this, but it's the little coasters that you collect in Olga's Cantina, but they have it in a thicker wooden version for $28. This is a cool souvenir. If you're like, you could only buy one thing, I would buy this.
I would.
Yeah, Black Spire Outpost, and there's, you know, our hunk of junk. Our Millennium Falcon, our piece of junk in a good way, parked here in front of the Black Spire Outpost.
That's the entrance to the right.
Yes, the entrance to the right.
Smuggler Road.
This one is $30, this figure, and then they also have this mug. This is another cool one. It has R2-D2 on there, or an R series droid. Yeah. Okay, this one here is $25, and there's the Millennium Falcon. Okay, that's the coaster set. So there's DJ Rex.
It's like carved, right?
Yeah, it's like carved. There's the Mythosaur. No, what's he called again? I forget what he's, the Rancor. Yes. Let me see. Okay, this one is the Olga's Cantina logo, I believe so. And then here is an Ewok. Let me see this one. Yeah, it is the Olga's Cantina logo. These keychains, the keychains are adorable. Okay, so of course a porg, which looks like it's the one that is mostly sold. Look at this, all the kids love the little porgs.
Only 7.
Yeah, and then over here is the Tauntaun, you know, from the planet of Hoth, which, you know, the epic scene of Luke Skywalker riding the Tauntaun. And then if you want to mix in with the Batuuan citizens, you can buy some jewelry. They're pretty cheap. They're like $10 to $12. Mr. Amal likes those kind of bracelets, like those leather bracelets. What? Yeah, something like that. Wait, Mr. Amal, I'm not able to show it. How much is that? $10? $10 for that one. Or you can get a hat. Hold on. Here you're really mixing with the Batuuan citizens. $35 for this one. And here at the Toydarian toy maker, which is pretty much handmade toys, because everything here in Batuu is handmade. It's the marketplace. Yeah. So they have all kinds of character plushies. So they know their stories. Okay, here's Hera Syndulla, which is Chopper is her droid. Yeah. So here's Hera Syndulla. How cute. Here is Boba Fett. And if you don't know who it is, they have their respective names on the tag. How nice of these Batuuan citizens. Right. Okay, so this is Sabine Wren, which she's from Rebels, right?
So she has a mention in the Rogue One movie.
Yes. So over here, there's Kylo Ren, my least favorite. Porg.
I like them.
They're so cute. They're all over the Millennium Falcon.
This one.
Yeah, they're my favorite. The Ewoks. Yes, the Ewoks of creatures. The plushie. Oh, wait.
What did you have?
An Ewok plushie?
The Ewok plushie. The mystery box you buy.
I bought a mystery box?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they used to sell little mystery boxes with Ewoks. That's right, it's a plush.
Yeah.
Mace Windu. He's one of my favorite characters too.
I like his lightsaber.
His lightsaber. Love his lightsaber. Okay, then here we have Princess Leia, which, by the way, Mace Windu from the prequels. Then there's Princess Leia with her space buns. They also have a Grogu. He's the kid's favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Grogu is the kid's favorite,
But
which
this one is not Grogu. This one
is the child. Yeah, because he's not
From season
Grogu
one.
just yet in this timeline. And then here is Nubs from Jedi, what is it called? It's like the kids version
On
of
Disney
Star
Plus.
Wars on Disney Plus. Young Jedi Adventures. Yes, they're in
the school.
in the
Yeah,
school, in the academy, the Jedi Academy. Okay, what else is there? Anything else? I think we're done with the plushies. No, we already talked about Boba Fett. Oh wait, there's Chewie.
Here.
There's Chewie. Of course, how could I look at him in his teeth? Is it Chewie? It is Chewbacca. They have another version of an Ewok. He has
this one
wooden
is a
hands
cool
and feet. Look at that. And then the eyes
And the leather.
and the leatherette. $30 for him. And then they also have a bantha, which is like a funny look to the bantha. Look at that face. He's all lips. Look. And the bantha horns and hair and lots and lots of hair for the price of $30. For $30, it's Max Rebo from the Max Rebo band. They played for Jabba the Hutt. Let's see. Let's wait for the music to come on. Let's jam. Let's jam. $30. They've got Bounty Hunter nesting dolls. I think this is a very good piece for a Star Wars collector. It's quirky, it's fun, it's unique. I would get it. I would get it. Let's see the backside, what it says. Okay, it tells you the characters: Boba Fett, Bosk, Dengar, Forlom, Suckus, and IG-88. If I mispronounce something, I'm so sorry. Anyways, the price of this is $35. I feel like these pieces make your Star Wars collection look like fun. You don't think? $30 for these. They're supposed to look like they're made out of wood, but they're not wood, they're plastic. Wait, let's make sure he stands up straight. You can move him around. And then they also have this wooden piece. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got nervous for a second. Okay, there's a 3PO and R2-D2. Okay, this here is $25. And then they have a crate dragon. You see, he moves like that. Cad Bane, a famous bounty hunter. I think he's a favorite of many. And he's a very rare character here in the park, so they hardly have pins of Cad Bane, but they have this plush.
What I know is that they only have made 3 pins of him.
They've only made 3 pins of Cad Bane.
Disney.
Well, who knows if they've brought up more since the last time we looked. But anyways, Cad Bane plush, $25. Here at the creature stall, we haven't had a chance to show you the new Loft Cat. He is screen accurate. Let's see if, can you hear him when you pet him? He's purring. He purrs. Anyways, he's screen accurate, especially in reference to size. So if you want to see a little size reference, that's what a loft cat is supposed to look like in real life. And you get to take him home inside his crate. Oh look, there we have the store's loft cat, their little pet. Right here, he always sleeps with a little paw. He's so cute. The tail moves and everything. Hold on, let the camera do its work. Eventually.
Right there.
His tail's moving. He's $100, very heavy. He comes home in this box crate. And then in the back side, it says a little bit here. It says here, a breed of feline native to Lothal and often found in the grassy plains of the Outer Rim planet. The Loth cat are small, temperamental animals. While at times they can be friendly and indeed make affectionate pets, when domesticated, Loth cats are able to hunt with sharp teeth and claws. It's touch activated like you saw, the authentic scale and details and articulated legs and posable features. So here at the Resistance space, they do have merch carts, and I noticed this t-shirt I've never seen before, the Resistance logo, and then there's Chewbacca. Chewie, always part of the mission. $35 for this one, and then also this Resistance hat here. It's a heavily embroidered for the price of $33. I would buy this one. It's a Rise of the Resistance distress like denim hat. It's 30, I'm gonna guess it's $33. It's the adult's hat. It's 33, yeah, $33. Very cool Rise of the Resistance merch. We need more of that. And then there's the heavy Millennium Falcon magnet. Oh, and it's not that hat. Oh, it's a bottle opener too. $17. The backpack goes with the hat for $70. They also have this new hat here that also says Rise of the Resistance. This one is adjustable for $33 as well. And then up here, they have a Rise of the Resistance with the ats little magnet here. I love these kind of like metal magnets. It's red, so not sure how much that is. And then over here, 15 or something like that. There's a Black Spire Outpost one. It's $17. It's wooden. And then this one with some of the characters from the timeline. Look, they even have a Rise of the Resistance sweatshirt for kids for $45. For more Galaxy's Edge content, you can watch our previous Star Wars Galaxy's Edge video right up here, or when we went to the Build Your Own Droid experience, right down here. Just click on the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you guys again very soon. Bye!